All right, guys, how's it going? Now, before I get into this video, I just want to let you know I'll be live on here tonight at 6:30 p.m. UK time. If you want to come along for a natter about all things LFC, we'll do about an hour and a half, something like that. Maybe a bit longer if it's a good stream. So 6:30 p.m. UK time. All right, come along and we'll have a little chat. So the mail stand has become a channel members feature. I've explained my reasons why for that. Very briefly, people come here, watch the mail stand, go to another channel, pass it off as their own. That's one thing. Yeah, that's not too much of a bad thing for me, to be honest with you. But they're adding to it, exaggerating, adding bits that are not true. And what happens is that can be damaging, I think, for the club at times, depending on what it is. But then some people go, oh, that's from Dunk over at Cop Talk TV. And I go, I never said that. Do you know what I mean? So they're taking what I'm saying and they're adding bits to it, right? So I decided to make this feature for channel members. However, these ones, I've got two emails for you here about Mo Salah. And I thought that the most recent one came in overnight. I must have just been tired last night. So I was going to do them for channel members. But they're dated, all right? They're dated. So I'm going to do these to everyone because I know a lot of people like the mail stand feature and are missing out a little bit. Although I do discuss them on the live streams as well, right? So these emails came in on the 27th of January and the 28th of January, all right? And I'm going to tell you the exact time. 27th of January, 2026 at 2100, bang on, right? That's Madrid time, so 8 o'clock in the evening. I don't know what was in the press around then. Obviously, I can't remember. It's about 9-10 days ago. But I think it's important for me to point out the dates because the transfer window was open. Not that I think that's got any bearing on the contents, but just worth your consideration. So when I read an email out to you, it could be from someone that I've known from almost 30 years of doing Cop Talk, or it could be a complete stranger. So because of that, treat everything with a huge pinch of salt. I could be reading an email to you thinking, what a load of shite, no one's going to believe that. Or I could be thinking, I wish I could tell them who it was from. It's just to show you the kind of stuff I get, right? So this one's titled, in big capital letters, Read, 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 Read. So I think the author really wants me to read it, and therefore some urgency on the 27th of January. We do things a little bit different round here at Cop Talk, you know what I'm saying? You get them Twitter twats going, I've got an exclusive for you at 7 o'clock tonight. Make sure you are online. I go, I've got an email from about 10 days ago. Right, read. Here we go. Hi, mate. A very quick one. Salah's agent is meant to be in Saudi today. There is chatter that a couple of clubs are going to come in for him in the very near future. It's the usual clubs, and it's not guaranteed that he will go, or there will even be a bid. However, with Rami Abbas, that's his agent, meant to be there today, it could have legs. So the suggestion here, whether you believe it or not, I'll leave that with you, is that on the 27th of January 2026, Salah's agent was meant to be in Saudi today. Now, what you could do if you want to is have a look at his Rami Abbas, what do you call it, Instagram and Twitter account. I don't think he puts out much out on it. Usually he's kicking off a little bit. He gets a bit nasty about these influencers. Have you noticed that? Have a look at the stuff he says. These people are always on their phones. He's always moaning. So I don't know if there was any claims about Salah around the 27th of January or his agent, or maybe there was reports in the media about Saudi clubs being interested in him. I think there was a few weeks ago, those suggestions. I'm just telling you, like, I can't remember anything though specifically to do with his agent. That was the 27th of January, all right? That was the 27th of January. What we're going to do now is look at the next one, which is the 28th of January at 15:40 Madrid time. So 28th of January, 2026, 2:40 p.m. in the afternoon, UK time, right? Okay, an hour behind me over there. Okay, this one's titled, Ornstein again, days behind my mate. So their mate is obviously their source, their contact on this. And their mate is apparently claimed to be in the football industry. you like agents and things like that, right? So let me read it to you. Now, if you see me hesitating like that, it's just because I just want to make sure, because sometimes I read it, then it'll go, don't read that bit out. And I've already read it. Okay, it says here, so this is a follow-up. It's the same author, obviously. Again, mate, the Salah thing, he told you so many times over the last few weeks that it was not resolved. That's the bust up with, or the situation with Slot. Even so much that he told you his agent was in Saudi a few days ago, even saying to look at the end of January to see if anything happens. It looks like it's a bit of a threat to Salah. Get your shit together or get out. My mate keeps telling everyone, and in my opinion almost all the time correctly, of what is really happening. I sent you an email a few days ago about Rami Abbas and him being in Saudi. Please read them and see what I am saying to be true. Now, maybe there's another email here, but these two emails were not separated by a few days. One is definitely the 27th of January and one is the 28th of January. Now, it is very, very possible that the author did email me previously. You know how useless I am. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put Salah into my email account and hit search and see what comes up. Right, those two emails have come up. Okay, there's another one right back here on the 25th of January. Let's click on that. Now, I've just got to read it briefly, all right, to make sure it's okay. So this came in on the 25th of January. So that's prior to the two I've just read out. And I have no idea what it says. 25th of January, 2026, 22:48 Madrid time. And the title of the email is really sorry for bombarding you. And then it says, I send you the emails as I receive the news so I don't forget. In other words, they must have sent me around that period a few emails and just saying, look, I'm sorry, I'm sending you a lot of emails bombarding you, but I'm sending it to you as soon as I get it so I don't forget. Right. Right now, there is a consensus around Anfield that Slot is going. When? No one is sure. The news coming out of Alonso and the talks is that he will give an answer within 48 hours. And that is not a definite, or that he will come to us right now. The Salah situation, this is where Salah's come up in that email, is not resolved, not in the slightest. And that is causing friction within the club, which is absolutely making the decisions to be made come to a head. Finally, as he reported last week in an email, keep an eye on the Hughes situation, as that could be the one sticking point and could see Ward move more into that sort of role, especially if, what my mate has been led to believe, he is encouraged to find a new club, rumoured to be Spurs. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I don't understand it. Don't read it again. That's how it is to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, have you noticed these ITKs and Twitter twats and all that? They've all got perfectly, this is the real world, right? This is because it's not made up. This is because this is how it came in. So the Slot and Alonso stuff, I would ignore that a little bit. We're just talking about Salah. The Salah situation is not resolved, not in the slightest. It's causing friction, decisions having to be made, blah, blah. Oh, well, not decisions having to come to a head. And then it goes on to Hughes and Ward, which again isn't really relevant to our topic here, which is more Salah. So we've got 3 emails on Salah. I don't know if I've read that one to you previously. I don't think I have, though. That was 25th of Jan. I'm going to delete that one now. Right. 17th of December is the last one on Salah. I'll read it to you. I don't think we've done this one. This goes back even further then, right? So 17th of December. So quite a few. It's all the same author. And it says, the title of the email is Salah hot off the press. 17th of December 2025, doing an email from last year, 10:25 a.m., so 9:25 in the UK. This was relayed to me only an hour ago. Don't worry, mate. I'll make sure everyone's aware 2 months from now. There must have been a reason I didn't read it out. And I'll try and work out what that would be. Salah and his agent have absolutely 100% for sure. Rafa, for sure. Invited clubs to bid for him in January. There are 2 clubs in Saudi and 1 in America. I've got a feeling I've done this one. The problem with the one in America is the amount clubs can offer over there, as it would have to break the record paid by a huge amount. And for Salah to go there, he would have to put in a transfer request, which he won't due to the eye-watering amount of money he would lose. I know the clubs, but have been asked not to say who they are, but they are already in the public domain and pretty well known already. So that I think that means they've probably been linked with Salah, or Salah's been linked with them in the media already at around the time of this email. My mate did tell me this, and I let you know a good while before it all kicked off. He was the one who had the bollocks to let you know through me that Salah did not want to be at Liverpool, and this has not changed. And in his opinion, it's all about ego and a definite plan Salah and his agent cooked up last year to leave us. He, Salah, wanted the last big payout from us as he feels he deserved it, which he probably does, to be honest. This is now about when he goes, not if he does. I think I've done that one. Because there's a couple of things that just remind me, the for sure in the email and the definite plan Salah and his agent cooked up. I reckon if you go on my YouTube channel and put cooked up in the titles, his agent cooked up the plan or something, I reckon that one will come up. So I might have done it. All right. I'm not going to go any further back, pointless. So I've probably confused the fuck out of you, but you know, this is the real world, right? You know what I mean? Like, they're here right in front of me. I can't show you them because it will show you the email address of the author and their name. So let's go back, quick recap. 27th of January, most recent. 27th of January, Mo Salah's agent is meant to be in Saudi today, right? 28th of January, basically the author following up saying Ornstein was days behind because Ornstein must have made a claim about things. And about his agent being in Saudi a few days ago. That's it. So if you look at it really, maybe it's not helpful reading out an email to you from, you know, mid-December or something, but I think I've done that one in fairness to myself. I just forgot to delete it. If you look at it really in the build-up, so in December you've got claims that Salah and his agent are basically listening. You know, the agent's probably out there, is, you know, we might be looking for something next year. It doesn't mean January, it could be the summer. It's the kind of things that you would expect an agent to be doing. So I don't find that far-fetched. Skip through to, you know, the end of January, if you like. Again, Salah's agent meant to be in Saudi on the 27th of January doing his job, I would suspect. So whether you believe it or not, I don't know, you know, whether you believe it or not, but I'm just saying, like, it's all plausible stuff. It's all plausible. And that's it. So I'm gonna leave it there. I'm sorry if I've butchered it, but I wanted to get caught up. I did think that I thought that the Salah one, the last one, was overnight. But listen, you need to listen to me. I have more for you. And I know, and some have come in today. Listen to these. I'll give you a little teaser to what they are. I haven't read them myself yet. Today, in fact, there's 3 coming today. These are my times. This is my time here in Spain. One about Trent at 13:29, Canate 13:35. I think they've watched my videos today and are commenting on them. One at 4:15, an hour ago, names the agency. A bit more. There's some anger involving agents and Canate, and also there's a mention of Ornstein in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this online now for everybody. Listen, these are not meant to be exciting, all right? You know, if you think about it, it's all very much like on YouTube. Hey, what's up, guys? Like the bell, you know, give me a what's up. No, we're just doing the real shit round here. Do you know what I mean? That's your emails. That's what I receive. That's real life, all right? So we've got that. We've got caught up on that because I'm trying to catch up on everything. But what I'll do now is I'm going to do the summit for the channel members on the stuff that's coming today, more mail stand stuff. And then I think that we are up to date. There was one on the 1st of February about Curtis Jones saying it's absolute bullshit. Do you remember there was all that suggestions of a bust up and all that? My mate asked players at the club, it is so wrong, the rumours about Jones. Okay, well, we don't need to do that one. Okay, so I'm going to sign off and I'm going to do, I've got 3 emails to look at and I'll get back to you in a minute. All right, guys, if you if you enjoyed the video or if you support my efforts here at CupTalk.tv, hit the thumbs up. Drop me a comment about the Salah stuff. I think the Salah stuff's been very quiet recently, but I don't think that issue, has gone away, to be honest with you. Drop me a comment. What do you think? Do you think there's anything in this? Would you agree with me that the agent, Rami Abbas, as we like to call him around here, because I can never remember his name. What's his name? Rami Abbas, him, right? That's the kind of thing you would be expecting his agent to be doing right now, wouldn't you? I mean, do you think Salah's going to be with us next season? As things stand, I don't. Because we've already seen a bit of friction when he's, dipped off on his form. So is he going to be, what would happen next season? So if Slot was to stay, I think that Salah will probably go in the summer. So you'd expect his agent to be in Saudi and to be doing things like this. All right, I'm going to leave that with you. So thumbs up, comment. There's a love out under my video called a super thanks if you want to support my channel. I give a shout out to people that do that in my morning briefing every day. There's 3 links in the video description if you want to support me via alternative methods. Revolut's my beer kitty. Someone's put something in there today so I can get a beer on Saturday. I'll do that. I'll mention that in the morning briefing tomorrow. You fucking legends. And yeah, if you want to become a channel member to see the other emails or videos I'm going to go through, just click on join. They're also on the members website as well. And if you subscribe to the @CopTalk account on X, I will put the videos on there too. All right. I don't know what I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3 videos. Will I do one? I don't know. I need to read the emails first. Okay, guys, I'll leave it with you and I'll see you in a bit.